Why, hello there everyone, and welcome back to more Coffee Stains and the Ritual of the Morning. And I'm still looking for a place to use that carpenter's key, or anything really to advance the story. And so, the places I'm checking out right now are I'm going to check out these top little crevices in the tower area, because I literally have no other leads. I don't really have any other ideas, so, I'm checking this either way, so... if you're watching this, that means it does lead to something noteworthy. Because if it doesn't lead to anything noteworthy, I'm not going to start the episode with this footage. So again, taking out the suspense and replacing it with some dramatic irony. Ooh. Oh wow, there was an MP vial in the wall there. What? Okay, that's a door. Oh yeah, there's a chest there. Carnot's Rebuke. Is that a sword? A sword. A greatsword whose internal steam engine adds incredible power to each swing. A steam-powered sword. Oh, you can charge it. It's like a greatsword from Monster Hunter. I'm assuming charging it makes it stronger. But even if you just... The downside is that if you just press Y, you still have to hold it back for a moment. So if you just try to press Y and attack really fast, it comes out a little slower than normal. However, this might be really fun to use on boss fights. Having little propulsion... Having steam propulsion on the back makes me think of the greatsword they added to Monster Hunter World. They added a greatsword to Monster Hunter World that has this rocket on the back of it, and it actually was the winning design in a weapon design contest for Monster Hunter World, and it's actually one of the best greatswords in the game. I don't know how much stuff they've added. I haven't played Monster Hunter World in a while, but when I was playing it, the last time I played it, that greatsword was the best one in the game. Aside from the Devil Joe sword. The Devil Joe greatsword was the best against the dragons because of the, I forgot what the name of the ability was. Anyways, we're moving on. But overall, like, when you're not fighting dragons, that sword was the best one. So there's a magic vial on the other side there. This might make it really easy to get across. Yeah, this ability really trivializes these towers. Nice. So these platforms, these rotating cogs are here as if we could have gone here earlier, but I guess I forgot to do that. And how are we going to get to the other side? Wait, we've been here? I guess somehow we were there. So we have to go to the other tower now. So, let's go to the elevator and then go all the way down and then fall upwards. Being able to invert gravity has really messed up all uses of terminology by saying fall upwards, things like that. It's broken the language. This is pretty strong. It really makes you stop. I'd rather just use it for boss fights. It's really cool though too, the sheer design of it. Another ruby, that's really valuable. As a ruby should be. I don't think we collected the reward on those guys yet. For their slaying quest. This should be the elevator room. Yes, it is. We can't go in, though, because the elevator... Okay, there it is. Thought it was going to make us go all the way down for the elevator. As in, leave the room and then enter the elevator And then re-enter the elevator room, but through this door here. So I think we can go straight up here. Yes. Whoa. Okay, it has spikes. Oh, we can't use reflector ray? How am I supposed to do this? I didn't even move left there. I just tried to duck. I think ducking makes your hurt box slightly wider. Yeah, okay. Crouching definitely makes your hurt box wider. Aegis plate armor. Looks like where is it? Looks like Roman armor. Aegis is Greek for shield. Breastplate that nullifies all damage from traps and hazardous environments. Okay, so that means we can finally go through that tunnel. No damage boosting after all. That's actually pretty big. I'm surprised they made a mandatory thing to progress in the game. Just a simple little armor piece in a chest in a very obscure spot. Anyways, we still have another spot to check, which we might as well do since we're right here. How do I do this here? So if I go on the tower, that's going to make it where I can't walk off of it. Okay, this is bizarre. How am I going to get to this side? I have an idea. Okay, this is how you do it. Whoa! And unlike the other side, there's absolutely nothing over here. Weird. Seems like a waste of a spot to hide something. Okay, how am I going to get out of here? Okay, let's go back to the elevator room. It's saying I still have a slaying quest here. I think it might still be counting monsters that monsters whose slaying quests I've completed, but since I haven't turned it in, it's still marking these enemies as part of the quest. So that gives me another reason to go turn in the slaying quests. So that way they're not cluttering the map. And then I can know which spots on the map actually have enemies that need to be killed for the slaying quest, not ones that have already been killed for the slaying quests. Again, the items are inverting gravity somehow. Oh, down.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
There it is. Yeah. Oak. I think we got oak from the picture frame. Okay, and there's not... Strangely, I don't know why they don't have a, teleport point nearby there, but I guess it's because it's so easy to reach. So let's just go to the hub and then walk into the entrance, like we've done several times before. And I have no idea what's past that spiky area, so we might as well save here. Because we don't know how close the next one will be once we go through it. Oh yeah, slaying quests.
Got any tap? Here's what.
Turn in that.
Good.
Uni rice bowl.
Have you learned it?
Turn in that.
Here's what I've tapped. Good.
So we should be able to take 2 more now.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Nope, apparently not. I think we have all of them. Why are these, why is the text here darkened and the text... Oh, I think these are the ones I've completed, and these are the ones I have accepted but not completed. Okay. Makes sense. "75% map completion." Exactly. So, if I go back and look at how much damage the Explorer's Ring, or Traverser's Ring, if I go back and look at how much damage the Traverser's Ring did when I first got it, and then also look at my map completion at that time, and then compare it to the damage it does now and the map completion I have now, we could actually figure out what the formula is for how much it scales, but obviously I don't feel like doing that. So if anyone out there feels like doing that, go ahead and please tell me what the scaling rate is, because I actually am mildly curious, just not curious enough to do it myself, of course. I will greatly appreciate that, though. Not that I'm asking you or anything, Baka. Okay. I don't think the extra speed, the speed buffs, I was going to say boost, but I was 50-50 on saying buff or boost, but I don't think the speed boofs, wow, I'm really messing myself up now. Buffs, I don't think the speed buffs increase your backstep speed, but they do increase your slide. So let's go back up here. You know what? Even though damage boosting isn't required to get through here, I bet... Oh, crud. Oh, I'm good. I bet there's a way to get through this with damage boosting. I bet there's a really cheesy way to get through it without the Aegis plate. Mark my words. I bet speedrunners have already found it. Is there any reason to go in here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. That's weird. So when you're grabbing onto the Iron Maiden, if you have gravity inverted and you're holding onto the Iron Maiden, holding onto the Iron Maiden will actually hold you from falling. Because you're grabbing onto something that's being pulled the opposite way with gravity. Okay, so there are 2 different ways I can go. That takes me to a new area, apparently. So there's yet another new area in this game. What the? This game keeps getting bigger and bigger. Although maybe it just takes me over there to where the bell towers are. Oh, that will take me over here, and I can finally get these chests. So let's go to the area. Let's go to the room first that doesn't take me to a new area. Another room with a chair and a picture. Crow hat. A jet black hat. It's not as good. It's not as good as our traveler's hat. Let's admire the painting. Done. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Could be bell tower, could be a new area. Oriental Sorcery Lab. Okay, so based off of the music and the general aesthetic of this place, it really does mean Oriental, as in Far East. Because for some reason, this place at the top of this castle is themed after the Far East. Don't ask me why, we're going with it. The music here is really cool, though. I wonder if this has some sort of connection with Sangetsu, since Sangetsu is from the east. What the? Little monkey? Okay, this thing is tanky. Surprisingly tanky. There's a slaying quest for it, too. 1000 G. Here's, hey, there's another NPC down there. He needs another waystone, I guess. And I only have one waystone, so good thing I haven't used any yet. I think I've been saving it. How do I get in there, though? Maybe I'll get an ability that can teleport me a few meters or so. And it lets you get through walls. So let's put a marker here. It's been a while since I've used a marker. Again, crud. So there, I can't drop down. I can't drop through this bridge here. So the game is heavily foreshadowing some sort of ability that can let me go through... That can either let me go through environment, or that lets me teleport through environment. It is so hard to hit this thing. The eyeball familiar would be really useful here, since it targets enemies and follows them. Level 30. Man, that's so much higher. Let's see if this goes after him. Protect. Protect me! Doesn't do much damage, though. The homing arrow would be good, too. Nothing of note down here. Stay back. Whoa, okay, teleport, doors. Portals. This kind of feels like one of those, Pokemon puzzles. What the? So this takes me back? Is there no way to go back to where I was?
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Ramen recipe. Took us this long to get a ramen recipe. Well, we are in the Oriental Sorcery Lab, so I guess it wouldn't make sense for us to discover ramen in a European environment. Look at the background here. That's really cool. It's very intriguing. You know, it has some familiar elements mixed with some foreign elements. Which one of these doors should I go through? Isn't this where I started? Yeah, it is. Right. Hold on. Dang it. I knew it. Kitsune mask! No way. We're putting that on. Increases our intelligence, our defense, and magic resist at some expense of strength. It's worth it. Oh, we don't put it on our face. We just wear it on the side. We need to go change our hair again to match it, to make it look a bit better. It's weird seeing a character that's otherwise wearing European style clothing wearing a kitsune mask. That's very bizarre, but when in Rome, you know the rest. I guess we can't. Well, wait, we could do this, right? We can't go up any higher. Maybe we have to go to, maybe we have to go back out of this place and then go back up. Then we can explore the rest of that room.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Critical. Can we get him as a familiar? Pickpocket. Allows you to sometimes steal items from enemies. So I guess that's another thing you would want to have equipped if you're farming enemies. So that coupled with the thing that increases their drop rate, etc. Although the fact that it says steal an item from enemies instead of just, you know, get more drops makes me think that there are some items that you can only get with pickpocket. Okay, how the heck do I get into the rest of that room? It looks like we go across into the bell tower. So if we go across to the bell tower, that means there must undoubtedly be more to this Oriental Sorcery Lab, because they wouldn't just make it this small little area. So there's a good chance that we reach the rest of this room by entering from another area and then fall onto it. So let's move on for now. Dong. So we're on the top side now. Wait, what? But the treasure chest is still below us.
Myself and my shadow!
Sinister rag. Okay, I remember checking this spot twice, and both times I couldn't reach that chest. So what the heck is going on here? Backsteal. A bandit blade art that lets you slip behind foes and steal from them. Weapons, bandit blade. Let me just slide right in here. Up we go, I guess. These enemies... These are early game enemies, but still, they can do a lot of damage if they grab you. There was a magic vial inside of this bell! I'm proud of myself for that one. Okay. See, sometimes it doesn't ring when you land on it. Maybe it depends on how far you're falling first. Potion. Always welcome. Ooh, more hair. We got more hair. What was the point of coming up here, though? I thought we were advancing the story somehow. I guess, there's more to the Oriental Sorcery Lab.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my
The mixture of traditional Japanese instruments with the rock elements reminds me of... I've been playing a lot of Samurai Showdown recently on Twitch, so it makes me think of that. Since it has the same sort of style of music.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Okay, so I've been through that. shinobi garb. Whoa, that's really good. Allows you to move silently. Does that actually change how easily you can aggro enemies, though? Oh, but the spiked breastplate's better as well. So the Aegis plate is just kind of lame. It's only useful for when you want to get through spikes and whatnot. This is still way better than the spiked one, though, than the thorn mail. This is really good. Okay. I thought I've been through every side of each thing. Oh, no, I have not. This is going to get a lot more complex. If I do this, does it take me inside of it? Okay, so that... I just discovered something that... It's not really a glitch, but I think that's unintentional. If you use the reflector ray to get inside of it, it doesn't, take you through it. What happens if I jump into it? Okay, it's the same. Whoa, we're in Portal! Portal 3 does exist! Okay, so we have 2 doors, 3 doors, 4 doors. We definitely are in Portal right now. Why is that one so fast? Holy cow. What? Why is that not it? Can I not enter through that way? Okay, I can. Oh. Okay. But there's still a doorway to the left. Well, let's just go with the first spot we found. That's a mimic.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Seems like there's nothing really else in this room. Although the right side here makes it look like it leads somewhere, but it doesn't.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Oh, we can go through that floor.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
We want to go up there? There are a lot of enemies in here. We might want to bust out that screen nuke now. Where is it? Death Cry. 99 MP. I thought that would be much more... I thought that would have a much bigger range. Okay.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Let's try to thin this place out. It's a madhouse in here! What is hitting me right now?
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Where'd that monkey go? Red bean. Soy sauce. More hairstyles, heck yeah, but we're almost dead. No, we can't risk losing the hairstyles. Let's, sip that lean. Actually, if either of the potions are lean, it's probably the, magic potion, not the health potion.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Let's get out of here. Okay, right now our goal has been changed to... It has been changed from advance the story into protect the hairstyles. As in, we have to deliver them to a save point without dying. Oh boy.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
This is really bad.
No!
These monkeys jumping around. Okay, whew! Thank you. We wasted all those potions yet again. Let's So let's go here and save. I'm surprised they put two hairstyles that close to each other.
Defend my shadow!
They've been pretty spaced out thus far in the game. We really did waste all those potions, though. That's how Murphy's Law would have it, though. Use up all your potions right before a teleport room. A warp room. I keep using the terminology, I keep changing up, saying warp room, warp point, teleport point, fast travel point, fast travel room. I need to pick one of those terminologies and to stick with it. Warp would technically be the fastest way to say it. Fast travel's too long, teleport's too long. Okay, warp room, we're sticking with warp room. Save room, warp room, that's what we are going with. Don't hold me to that. This is where the barber is. Dr. Barber. Yes.
Fascinating. People do their hair like this?
Oh, honey, you wouldn't believe it. I think I said that to him already, though. Okay. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Default. Seen that one. Seen that one. Oh, that makes sense. We get the Oriental style hair from the Oriental Sorcery Lab. So that one actually does go with the Kitsune mask. And then, whoa, spiky! We can be a Super Saiyan. What the? Although the hair in the front looks like Nash from Street Fighter. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit B!
The look suits.
You're just saying that! You don't mean it.
You got it.
So those are the two new ones we just got, right? What's the best hair with the Kitsune mask? So obviously this one is thematically, this one thematically goes with it. But the Asian hairstyle with the European attire, it just weirds me out. Seeing two distinct styles from different parts of the world together like that. But we are wearing the Kitsune mask, so might as well embrace it, right? I wish I could change the color of the ribbon, though. Then the one we were doing is pretty good with it still. The default one is pretty good with it as well. Is there any way for us to change the ribbon color? I guess if we do the blue, it actually matches. Oh, red would match the mask pretty well. We should probably change our hair color, too. Oh, gray matches the mask pretty well. Actually, black hair would make the mask stick out better. Instead of it being light on light. The default hair color looks really weird with this, though. I don't know if that would actually stick out. Kind of... The brown on the hair looks weird with the red clothing. What if I... Is there a white? There's no white clothing option. Or a light gray. Oh, subcolor. I think the red looks better with this hair and what we have going with the mask. I don't think eye color really matters at all, since, when would you ever even see the eye color? Unless you go for the Tokyo Ghoul eyes. Like I said before, though, that's a little try-hard. Let's do red eyes, though, to match with the whole red thing we have going on. Even if you never see it. I think that's good. Let's go with it. This may not be our mainstay, but
The look suits you.
let's go with something drastically different than what we've been doing. Because nothing ever beats all black. All black is still the best. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And let's save. Again. So we don't have to remember all those settings at the barber.
Shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Teleporting to this room so often, we have really leveled up our heretical grinder. We should probably check that out and see how strong it's gotten. That might be really strong now. 78.3% map completion. And I feel like I'm being as thorough as possible. So that means that there is still a significant portion of the map left.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Ooh. So let's go back to that death room. Oh boy.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
I'm just thinning out the horde here. Okay, he can't attack through walls with his shuriken. These monkeys are so annoying. This room was literally just made to kill the player.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Or, make the player take a long time avoiding that from happening. Or preventing that from happening. So I've been in there already. That's the, refreshing chest. Recyclable chest, I should say. Nice. That's a melee cat. Oh, and that. Doji Giri. I don't remember if we have a secret technique for that yet. A great blade by the smith Yasutsuna. It's hard to say, Yasutsuna. It appears in an Oni slaying tale. It's another horizontal sword. It's pretty strong. Still want to stick with our flying edge, though. I wonder if other players stick with the flying edge. I wonder if other players use the flying edge as often as I do, assuming they find it. It's just too good. Ooh. Nice. We're actually kind of low on health. There's a boss door there, which makes me think that this is a save room. It is not a save room. Why have they broken their trend of having a save room right by the boss door? That was a blue boss door, right? So that makes me think that it might be a an optional boss that requires a key. That might actually be the use of the carpenter's key. That might be where we use the carpenter's key, but let's find a save point first. Oh, speaking of shuriken, we can use a shuriken. Attack with a type of concealed throwing weapon. We need to be really careful. Can I keep baiting it into using melee attacks? portal scared me. This is just a hallway of enemies, isn't it?
My shadow.
So many enemies. I'm just going to run past them. Couldn't get over the wall fast enough. Okay, well, we saved not too long ago. I'd like to find a save point that's closer to that boss door, because I really do think that was blue. I remember seeing it being kind of blue, and so far the trend has been that blue doors require keys with a name, which might be the carpenter key.
Arise, myself and my shadow.
Back up over here. It's kind of ironic, though, that the Oriental Sorcery Lab is actually on the western part of the map.
Arise, myself and my
Hey.
shadow.
Let's just run. Oof. Preferably without hitting all the enemies on the way. I don't know how practical that is. What if I teleport through the cat? That is possible, okay.
Arise, myself and
Okay. The MP up is in that wall. Like last time. Got the shuriken a bit earlier this time. So this is where the boss door is. We can take another look at it. Yeah, that is definitely the blue door. I like to use more long-range stuff here. That is not going to work out. It's my strongest weapon. 87. Oh, I never favorited the steam sword. 80. I think it's only stronger than the other ones if you charge it up. That's bad. Oh boy. Okay, not being able to walk around. I can't pick up that item. Not being able to move when you're attacking. Keep getting reminded why the flying edge is so good. Let's heal. Did we finally get that item? Okay, I guess we did pick it up. It was just very delayed for some reason. Okay, there goes our mana. Oh. I couldn't hit ZR in time. Use it! Oh, I don't have... Oh, yeah, I don't have mana. Keep forgetting that uses mana. I was trying to jump on react there, but the shurikens go so fast. What if I just use the reflector ray to get around?
arise, myself and my shadow.
Okay, okay. Okay. This is literally just enemy spam. That's what this level design is.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Can I hit him with my paintings from through the floor? Nope. Barely out of range. And let's mark the boss door there on the map. What should I be using here? Maybe not the speed belt. Maybe stuff that helps us in actual combat. Stone mask. I don't remember getting that. That looks like the mask from JoJo's. When did I even get this? A stone mask once used by a tribal chief during ritual sacrifices. That looks like the mask from JoJo's. Maybe both of these things are based off of the same thing from the real world. That's actually really good. Why am I not using that more often? No mask. Let's put on the safe ring if we're just going to try to tank through this. Damage boosting it is. Couldn't jump over it. I can't get over this. They're womboing me. They're wombo comboing me. Okay, finally. Jeez. Hey, that's a Tengu face. The statue, the thing with the long nose, that's a Tengu. Apparently, we can break the end of his nose to reveal Manju. What is Manju? Where's my Manju? Is it not a... It's not an ingredient? Oh, there it is. An Eastern afternoon treat made of bean paste wrapped in dough. Oh, I know what those are. I forgot that's what the name was, though. In fact, I don't even know if I've ever heard it called that. Oh, boy. So I still have the safe ring on. Chest up here. I can go up or left. Miso. I know what miso is. Oh, cool. The paper walls. I feel like there's going to be an enemy. I feel like they're going to hide enemies behind those. I'm not in the most tip-top shape right now. So let's go the less dangerous path first. Get me out of here! Just the chest. I've cornered myself. Okay. We're going to use something very beefy right now. Radical grinder, where are you? We actually have enough mana now that is really good. And we barely survived with 4 HP. I don't know if we're getting out of here alive. Or at all, really. Because even if we die, we're not getting out. Is on here before? Reflector ray?
Arise, myself and my shadow!
That was so close to hitting me. And I guess it did. Maybe that was the second one. Okay. I think it might actually... So even when we find a save point, I think that save point might actually be further from the boss door than the amount of time it takes for us to just get to the boss door from teleporting to where we've been teleporting. Like, teleporting here. I think we're closer to the boss door here than the distance will be from it once we find a save point wherever it is up there. But, this is actually a good spot to stop the video. So, thanks everyone for watching. So, in the next part, the first thing I will be doing is actually seeing what lays behind. What lie behind. We will see what is behind that boss door, which supposedly may use the... I'm assuming it's going to use the carpenter key. Actually, let's just check right now to see. Let's run up there, literally check the door, see if it uses the carpenter key. Because I don't want to hype up the next one, saying we're going to start it with a boss fight if it's not even the right door. So let's just make a mad dash for the door. Why am I using that before I exit the room?
And my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
I bet speedrunners love this room.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Hey, we actually got through there with not very much health lost.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Yeah, that doesn't take very long to get here from where we saved. Apparently, it does use the carpenter's key. It doesn't say carpenter's key used. Carpenter's room. Nope, it is. Actually, okay, let's see if we can get first try hype.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
He's kind of slow. We may be able to hit him with some of those great swords. Oh, you know what I want to do? Since he is a carpenter, let's grind him. That sounded a lot better in my head before I said it. Directional. Should I be... Okay, so he summoned an enemy.
Answer my call!
So, his gimmick is that he summons enemies in a very small space. So, I have actually proven that that is the carpenter's door, leading to the carpenter's room with the carpenter boss. So, now I can definitively say that the next part will begin with me rematching that guy and obviously beating him in the next episode, unlike this time. So, I will see you there, and wish me luck for the fight, for the big fight.